Well, this is goodbye. I figured I owed you folks a final video, but I do not want to show my face anymore. I don't want to make new content where I have my face up. So that's why you are going to be seeing pictures that I have taken over the years. I've been doing photography as a hobby for about 15, 20 years. So anyways, enjoy and let's go. Some of you may not know, some of you do know. I've decided to step back from being public. I've decided to step back from making any content. I'm not going to do the detrans advocacy thing. I mean, I haven't really done much of that for a while now, anyways, but I'm done talking about it. I closed my Twitter account. I scrubbed a lot of stuff off, from my other accounts that I didn't want up there related to the trans ideology and detransition and stuff like that, because I just didn't want that up on certain social medias that I had. So I really pulled back. I'm not going to be making any more YouTube I'm not going to be making any more YouTube content, but I will leave up the work I've already done. I took some time to think about this, and I decided to go ahead and leave up the stuff I've done because I think it's important, and I want to leave it up for now at least. Hopefully that it helps other women like myself. I don't regret anything I've done. I think I did good work. I haven't changed my mind on anything. I'm not retransitioning or anything like that. I still believe that trans ideology is a horrible new religion and a horrible new cult that we have, and it hurts women, and it hurts families, it hurts kids. It's not a good thing. It allows people to hurt themselves. It's not a good thing to have in society. It's not a good thing to support. Okay, so that hasn't changed. I'm leaving because I need to step back. I've been wanting to leave for a while. I didn't know how to exit. It's been 4 years since I stopped taking testosterone. That's all I did, by the way, to quote detransition. That's all I did. I stopped poisoning myself. That's it. I didn't change my clothes. I didn't change my hair. I didn't change how I did anything or whatever. I just stopped taking drugs. And changed my documents back to the fact, the fact that I had a name and a sex that was not accurate on my documents, and I changed that to correct it. But it's been 4 years since I stopped taking testosterone, and I've learned a lot. I've come to realize that, for me at least, and I do see this happening with other folks too, but I can only speak from my own personal experience. Detransition became a bit like transition in the sense that you had a group of people who rah kind of supported you. Not maliciously, but you got a lot of attention for it. You felt like you were moving forward. You felt like you were doing something. You felt like you were getting healthy. You were following a path. You made friends. All the stuff that I think was part of transition became part of detransition. And I think it was easy for me to not address certain issues that needed to be worked through or addressed because I was still going along a route that had I was still going along a path. There was a path set out and I was following it. Okay. I didn't want to step off the path. Also, I did really want to make a change of some kind. Like, I started my YouTube channel really just to help other butch women know that they could stop hurting themselves. That's it. Like, that's what I wanted to get across. And I think I did. I mean, they're going to listen or they're not going to listen. I can't do anything about that. And then it kind of turned into me being kind of an advocate. a detrans advocate and like, raising awareness and trying to make change in like, you know, the world. And yeah, you just beat your head against the wall, really, ultimately, because this is going to take time. It's just going to take a lot of time, and it's going to have to do two things. It's going to have to kind of just burn itself out, right? It just stops becoming this like clever new thing and people kind of move on. And it ends up just burning enough people where people go, wait a minute, hold up, right? But I feel like each person, because it's like this kind of religion, this belief system, I think each person has to like come to that on their own in a way. Like they have to hit that brick wall themselves. They have to see what's behind the curtain. I don't think that forcing legislation on people is really going to change much. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do legislative stuff, but I think if you only think that you're going to do legislative stuff and change anything, I think you're setting yourself up to be disappointed. So, like, this just, well, that was very ADHD of me. I think I just went off somewhere else. But basically, detransition, it became a lot like transition in a sense. And it also, for me especially, it became this situation where I was still fighting something, right? I kind of realized that somewhat recently, is that I have spent since I can remember, since I was a very little child, I've spent my life fighting something bigger than me. It was, when I was little, it was the adults around me. And then when I got older, it was, political, or it was the older adults around me, or it was family members, or, whatever it was, I was always fighting something. And when there was nothing to fight, I created a situation to fight. And, detransition became just another fight. Transition was a fight. Detransition was a fight. I kept fighting. And I need to stop that. I need to stop fighting. Because I am tired of fighting. And the last 6 or 7 months or so, I've been seeing a therapist who is so far very good and has been helpful. And every time I see her, I am scared to death to go. And I think that if you're not scared to death to go to your therapist, you're not really going to therapy. You're not accomplishing anything. You shouldn't be happy to go to your therapist. You're not really doing work if you're happy to go to your therapist. That's my opinion on the matter anyways. It's very hard work is what I'm saying. But I think that work has helped me come to this conclusion that I need to stop. I need to step back. And I need to get off the path. I need to make my own path. I need to see where I go. And I need to concentrate on my home life right here, and social media and the fight and the chaos that is online discourse, that is the trans, the fight against trans ideology. I don't know. Where it's ended up, I'm like, have fun, guys. I get off here. I just don't like where it's heading. I don't like that this has been, picked up by Republicans. I don't like that it's been picked up. Not just Republicans, though. Like, it's not just a Republican thing, because there's Republicans that I could be cool with, depending on what their voting record is and what stance is generally. But, like, this has been picked up by, like, Christian conservatives. It's been picked up by, like, some authoritarian motherfuckers. And yeah, I'm not down to go along with that. And I'm not down to take anything you give me. Thank you very much. Lefties, man. Lefties got to change their minds. And it's not going to happen by a crazy ass dictating right-wing nut job passing executive orders or legislation. Yeah, it's going to make it worse. I actually think it's going to set us back. But that's my unpopular opinion. I think that was, the Trump thing was a little bit of a catalyst for me going in about, because I'm not going to, sit here and clap my hands for that jackass and say anything his administration's put out is going to be good, because it's not going to be good. Don't forget that the Christian right. Don't forget they're the same fucking thing as trans. They're the same thing. You know, you out of the pan into the fire. Is that a saying? Yeah, it's a saying. I think it is. So, well, I guess I could go on for hours, I guess, just ranting about this and that. I'm sure a lot of you would love to hear me rant. It's probably not good, though. Thank you, everyone, for your support. I've really appreciated over these years. Know that I am doing decent. I'm doing good. But I have struggles. My mental health will always be a challenge for me. It's kind of another reason why I'm stepping back, because I have to prioritize that. I have to do things that are hard, and I can't do the whole public discourse thing while I'm doing other hard stuff. But overall, my life is good. My life is, I think, much healthier and better than it's been. My relationship is better with my family, and I'm happy that I stopped taking those drugs. And I'm also, I think I'll end up being pretty happy that I stopped participating in this machine as well. Like I said, I haven't changed my mind on anything. I just don't want to participate in this anymore. So, good luck to all of you. Bye.